Floor's here.
Woohoo! Hey,
Completely
handsome.
staged. There you go. There's your floor, ma'am. Where would you like it? How about here?
Oh, jeez. Woohoo!
Boy, it's sure comfortable down here.
Oh, God.
Do you have any music?
We
When's
have
your
children
husband
home. You know what? Let's just put the flooring down. Let's lay some floor. So I got something in the mail. Let's see what it is, guys. It's been a long time coming. Oh my God.
Wow.
100,000 subscribers.
Presented to AmandaMuse for passing 100,000 subscribers. It's the silver play button. Coming at you from the new room. Welcome in. Welcome in. Well, we've made some decisions. The decision I made was to make no decision in terms of decorating because I'm overwhelmed. It's so tricky to decorate right now because you can't go into any stores. You have to buy everything online. And honestly, I kind of need to walk through a store to pick something. So the room is finished. It's painted. Dean did the floors. And by floors, I mean he vacuumed all of the floors. It smells like pine sol and deliciousness in here. So I think all that I have left to do is I've got to wipe the windows down. I'll wash the windows from this side and the outside. And then we're gonna lay down the foam mats and then bring down the treadmill and like we're pretty much ready to go. Looks amazing, the closet's gone, everything looks beautiful.
You just have to get some curtains or roller blinds.
Yeah. And then, you know, see how things go. Like we had an idea to put, remember? So to put some of the weights and everything on this side. For me, I just wanna see how am I actually gonna use this space? What makes the most sense? You know, I don't want to spend unnecessary money is what it comes down to. And we're not agreeing on, ooh, pretty bird. We're not agreeing on, oh, I don't want to fight with him.
Pretty bird.
So we make it work.
Yeah.
But basically we have a finished room, just about.
Hi. My mom's making me the best mac and cheese in the world. It's this one.
I'm on dinner duty tonight. I am making a simple spaghetti, just using, you know, the canned type of sauce. I added a fried onion, some chopped up mushrooms, and I'm gonna do a side of garlic bread. Esme doesn't eat tomato-based sauces, so I'm just gonna make her a little box of Annie's. Doing that tonight, just a simple dinner. You know, we were about to order in and I was like, you know what? Let's not spend $80. I can just make dinner and it doesn't have to be fancy. And I have, you know, I find like my mood is so much lighter than it was at the start of the year that I can handle a little bit more. So cooking dinner doesn't seem like such an undertaking. I know that to some that might sound ridiculous, but I'm telling you, it was a weird start to the year and my low vibration was showing up in the sense that I couldn't do more than I could handle. And I could handle working and like that was it. So it feels really nice to be out of that funk. Praise hands, praise hands. Here we are. I'm not really sure what day we're at, but we're doing good. We're doing good for time. It's still a little echoey because we do not have the floor down, but it's coming.
Floor's here.
Woohoo! Hey,
Completely
handsome.
staged. There you go.
Bye. Get back here.
That's all there is.
Yeah, that's it. Just the one. So
There's one floor.
use it sparingly. Here's where we're at. Walls are painted. Ceiling has been skim coated. It looks incredible. Dean just painted the trim around the windows and freshened it up. He painted the door. There was a whole debate about the door because he's convinced we should just lose the door. And I'm like, we have a door. So he painted the trim around the door, that kind of stuff. And now we're going to lay the flooring and then decide where the treadmill should go versus where the Peloton should go. It's very exciting. And I had a deadline. What did I say? May 26th is next week. That is the day that my Peloton arrives. So here we are. It's going to be arriving next week. We're right on schedule. I didn't do all the decor items that I had intended because the reality is it's really hard to make a decision if you're me. And it was very expensive for the wallpaper. This is the wall that we were planning to do, but we're also going to be putting up giant mirrors. And I'm like, why are we spending all this money on a wallpaper when the mirrors are going there? So, you know.
Okay, ready? Take two. There's your floor, ma'am. Where would you like it? How about here?
Oh, jeez. Woohoo!
Boy, it's sure comfortable down here.
Oh, God.
Do you have any music?
We have children home. You know what? Let's just put the flooring down. Let's lay some floor. Got these on Amazon, so I think they'll do all right. These were the 1-inch thickness.
You prefer a little bit longer than 1 inch?
Oh my God, quit it. Okay. We had to figure out how the squares actually fit together. In the end, they go in groups of 4. And so, otherwise they don't line up because you have these edges that go around. So here's where we're at. We've got to do some cutting on the side pieces over here. But as you can see, they have the foam square and then this little edge piece, and they don't line up with each other. They just go in these groups of 4. So it worked out. It's looking pretty good. We managed to fit 1, 2, 3 groups of 4 across the floor without cutting, which is great. This is a mixture of hot water or warm water and Dawn dish soap. And Dean was saying it helps when you go to cut the foam. It gives you a nice clean, smooth cut. Floor is like 3 little squares away from being done. And I have my accessory for my Peloton. This is the bike mat. So they sent out the accessories first, and then the bike is scheduled to be installed on the 26th. So I want to see, like, where's the best place to put this? And then maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we're going to bring down the treadmill and figure out a spot to put that. So this is very exciting, guys. Hey, welcome to Thursday evening. I had the vaccine yesterday, and then I felt great all yesterday afternoon. A bit of a sore arm and some like kind of soreness up my neck. By the time I went to bed, my arm was crazy sore. I couldn't sleep on my right side. And then when I woke up today, I was feeling really good, and then like the fog, the vaccine fog kind of kicked in, and I did a little bit of work this morning. I put out my weekly vlog, so last week's vlog. And then I had 2 interviews scheduled for the podcast. I canceled them to reschedule. I just lay down. I watched 4 hours of TV or something, 3 hours of television, and it was just like I needed to be horizontal, and then it passed. It's like it just kind of lifted and went. Now, it could be a touch of anxiety because I do get a little bit anxious when it comes to health-related things. And I noticed like a friend of mine had done this interview about COVID with a COVID patient in hospital. And like even talking about it now, I find like my breathing starts to like feel restricted. Like it just stresses me the F out. And I was like, okay, I don't know if this is vaccine like side effect or if this is anxiety effect, but your girl needs to put her feet up and watch some television. Here we are about 5:30, 6 o'clock or whatever, or I guess it's later than that, 6:30, and it's gone. I feel like myself. I might even take the dogs in a little bit. They're around. I don't want to start the chaos. Anyway, so I'm going to pop on a podcast and like tidy up, and we had a lovely dinner, and yeah, so it's just, if you have a vaccination coming up, because I know they're starting to trickle out now in Canada for our age group, you know, in the 30s and under, depending where you're located. We're like, I'm not in a hot spot, so I've had to wait a little longer. But anyway, just to like let you know what you're in for, but I'm very confident in my decision. I'm glad I did it. It is new, and that makes me nervous. However, I trust science, and I'm one of those families, as you know, if you've been watching a while, that has been directly impacted in the sense of job loss, financial burden, just overall stress, kids in virtual school. Like, I cannot. And I'm hopeful that this will work and that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. And, you know, we keep moving forward, and I'm staying optimistic. So I do not want to have any negativity in the comments. If you are inclined to say something, don't. No one's forcing you to watch this video. I don't impose, you know, my way of living onto you. You are simply a viewer and a bystander. You know, it doesn't impact me, your thoughts, your feelings. It just tends to be hurtful and annoying. So don't do it. And that's that. On that note, podcast, chill out time, tidy. It's a beautiful warm summer night. What more can you ask for? Look at that pretty. What do you think his name is?
Bob.
Billy. It's Billy. It's so cool. We're on a really nice bike ride today in Elmira. So pretty. We made it to the West Montrose covered bridge, and it's the only remaining covered bridge in Ontario. How cool is that? We are not tired. We are strong bikers. We are awesome.
We're heading
All right, we gotta get back. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've asked them to stop yelling like, oh, a solid 150 times, but whatever. It's summer-ish, right? This is what kids do. They get loud, they have fun. I'd rather that than a completely quiet neighborhood, so siblings. Taking you down into the basement. Oh, he put up the hooks. Oh my gosh, it's like a reveal for the both of us. Let me show you where the workout room is at. Sweet deal. Dean got up the pin board, which I was gonna come down, or pegboard? Pegboard. I was gonna come show you, and then he already hung up all the things. Frickin' sweet. I opted to flip it the brown way. There was an option for this to face out white, and I just felt like this room was white enough and we needed just natural colors in here. So we have, you know, some of our resistance bands, my chin-up bar. I have another stretchy band in here. Dean even got my trusty skipping rope. I love it. It's tidy, it's organized. It makes me so happy. This is all repurposed wood. So as Dean was taking apart the closet that used to be back here, there was some wood he was able to salvage. And then we had some other pieces of wood around the house. Anyway, so it really worked out. He also ensured that the base is long enough where if you take the weights off the top, that the bottom won't tip it over, type of thing. So anyway, he did a wonderful job. I'm thrilled with how organized everything is on this side of the room. When it comes to the window and the curtains and what we decided to go with for blinds, we opted for something natural actually. So this is the color, it's like a natural beige. There's an adhesive on here. So this sticks to the top of the window frame and then this just pulls down. There's no extra cords. It's really simple and I just like the simplicity of it. So we're gonna pop these up and you can cut them to size. We got the TV. So we opted for a 32-inch Roku TV. TV is gonna go up here on this wall. And right now the treadmill is exactly where I want it to be. Somebody was doing some workout earlier, so things have been moved around a little bit, but the Peloton is gonna fit right here. I do think I have to pull out the mat a little bit because I've heard that you need lots of wingspan on the Peloton. So my delivery date is tomorrow. It's gonna be here between 9 and noon. I'm so excited. So that's coming tomorrow. I'm really pumped. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time this afternoon like setting up my profile on the Peloton app, getting everything organized. I did hear from someone like to try out the bike before the technician leaves because somebody, a friend of a friend, had set up the bike, didn't try it, and there was like a technical issue with the bike and it took 6 weeks to get the darn thing fixed. So we're trying to avoid that situation. What else can I tell you? I'm pretty sure I told you earlier in the vlog, I explained like with the decor, it was just overwhelming me. I just can't with that right now. So we'll go pause on the decor things and give me a chance to just like see how I use the space. How do I like it? What do I want in here? And go from there, which is probably backwards to how most people would recommend decorating because sometimes when you leave it, you just don't do it, which is always a possibility. But you know what? I got bigger fish to fry and I just find that like you can spend so much money on decorating and that's a hard one for me. That's a hard sell. There's so many other places I like to put money. Decor ain't one of them, but there is a few things I need to buy. First thing, the mirror. There will be a mirror in this area. We did try to salvage those mirror doors. Didn't work. They cracked. Both of them had a crack on each end and it just got worse as we tried to play around with them. So we tried to recycle, didn't work. So we've tossed those. And the plan is to, you know, find a nice big mirror, preferably with a pretty trim that will go up on the wall here and that will suffice. And then it's a matter of like, will I find something to put on the back wall in terms of like, you know, a pretty decor item, or should I paint it? I don't know, there's options. The floor can come off, like we did end up using, you know, the foam mats. So it's not the end of the world if I decide to paint this wall, or we'll see how she goes. I'm waiting for one more piece for the TV to actually hook it up to the wall so the TV can pivot. The bike tomorrow, and then it's like done, man. Ready, I'm ready. And what I like too about this pin board here is pegboard, is I plan on having areas for extra Peloton items, like, you know, hang Dean's shoes off of there, or my shoes, and just kind of, you know, I like things to be tidy. All right guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you for being here this week. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you with a brand new video on Tuesday. Bye.